Welcome to Monday, week 4 of Project Kona. We had a good sleep last night, so I feel a little bit more recovered after all that overtime last week. Just finished our gym session for the day, and the shoulders feels a little bit aggravated today, which is pretty frustrating, because I don't think I did all that much to aggravate it last week. We increased the distance on a couple of those swims, but it felt good after the swims, so pretty annoying when you do everything right and it's just not coming together, but you have to trust the process and keep at it. So we've got a 2-hour trainer ride tonight, and then tomorrow is long ride day again, because this week I'll be on shifts Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So got to get the long ride in early. Have a good week, everyone. Stay active. Four-hour ride today, Tube. Sorry for the car noise. I reckon we'll go climb Arthur's Seat probably twice, and if we're feeling good, we might do a third time. And then, same as the other day, head back via the inland route. First, let's head into Dramana and get a coffee, I reckon. What a day. Right guys, Eagle Chair, bottom of Arthur's Seat climb. Let's just commit to 3 times, up and down. Let's go. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, team. 3 times up and down Arthur's Seat. Rocket fuel. What a day. Look at that. 2 hours in. Head back through Red Hill. Incredible day. How's the posture? Good evening, Tube. Wednesday night. Had first day shift today. No overtime, so that's a positive. Did an hour and a half on the trainer when we got home. But now, I want to have a chat to you. I had those deliveries a week or 2 ago. I did say I'd give you an update on how they went. So, let's find a spot for you up here. Thought I'd give this bad boy a whirl as well. Barely even used it since I got it. But the creatine was one of them. It's only been 2 weeks tomorrow, I think. And I didn't do a loading dose, so I don't think we can expect results yet. So I'll keep you posted on that. But I'll take you through my PM/evening drink. So 1 scoop of creatine in there, and my magnesium, which I've been taking that for ages, as I said last time. Add that in there as well. And this stuff. This is the real deal. 23.6 grams of protein per serve. It just tastes like juice. If you need to get more protein in, but you're full from your carb intake or, you know, everything else, just have one of these in the evening with dinner or before bed, and literally just tastes like I'm drinking juice. 1 scoop of that. Fill the rest up with water. And that's it. It's delicious. Guys, you've got to get on this. Next level. So much better than drinking gluggy heavy protein shakes and all that shit. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So give it a whirl, get on it. It is cold today. Had a pretty big day yesterday. Up at 5:30 for a gym session before second day shift. Bit of overtime, had some chores to do when I got home, then 2 hours on the trainer. Didn't finish up till close to 11. And now we're up for a track session before Arvo shift today, which is 12 to 12. And I got to fit in a trainer ride as well. Let's get to work. 3-hour ride done. It's epic weather out there today. We got a string of good days, so looking forward to some good rides during that. Blue skies, bit of Mother's Day traffic, which was not the best. A few close calls. So I was thinking on this ride, when I was at the track yesterday, a coach or staff member, I don't know, Little Athletics was starting as I was finishing, and someone came up to me and we started talking, this coach guy, and we were talking about my training, and he was asking me how I stay motivated every day, especially with my shift work and when I'm mostly training solo and not in sort of group training situations. And I really didn't know how to answer the question. Like, I just kind of do it. And I was thinking about it on the ride today, and I think it really just comes down to knowing why you want to do it. Not just like because you think that'll be fun to do or, you know, be something cool to do, but like really, like deep down why you want to do it. What is it that's going to drive you to do it? What's going to make you get up in the mornings, you know? What's going to keep you going when things get tough? And I think once you know why, once you really know why you want to achieve something, then it sort of stops becoming an option. When I look at my training schedule, I don't see it as an optional thing that I do. I just, you know, that's a task that I have to get done today. If I do my day shift and get home and on the training schedule there's a 2-hour trainer ride, well, it's just something I have to fit in. It's not whether I want to when I get home, whether I feel like it. It's just, you know, you just got to fit it in and make things work around it. I think you really just need that driving force in your mind, which comes with knowing what it is that's important to you and why it is that this is something that you want to do, that you want to achieve. So for me, like, racing Kona is cool. Racing Kona, I'm sure, would be cool and, you know, a fun thing to do, a great experience. And in the early days, if I got the opportunity to go and race it, then of course I would take it. It'd be an awesome thing to do. But what keeps me going with my training and working it in with my full-time work, for me, it's about a number of things. It's about finishing what I started. I want to set that precedence, you know, for the rest of my life, that if I set my sights on something, no matter how easy or hard it may seem, but if I target that and I start my journey towards it, then I'm going to finish what I started. And if I end up not making it, but I've given it everything that I can, then I can be satisfied with that. But if I end up not making it and I could have, you know, and I could have done more, then I would never be satisfied with that. And I just want to be an example for myself in the future, you know, like, if you want something, or if you know, look at someone else doing something that you think, oh, I wish I could do that, like, go give it a crack. You've got nothing to lose. And the chances are, if you put your mind to it and, you know, you're willing to put in the hard yards, then you probably can achieve it. And I don't just want to be an example for myself. I want to be able to show others what anyone's capable of achieving. You know, if you put your mind to it, if you put in the hard work. I was never and have never been naturally gifted in, you know, in sports or anything athletic in nature, but I am willing to work my butt off to get it done. And I want to show people that everyone's capable of doing that, no matter what it is, whether it's, you know, athletics, whether it's academic, whether it's something else. If you set your mind on something and you're willing to put in the hard work, then the chances are it's very achievable. It's just about how important it is to you and, you know, how much you're willing to sacrifice. But if you're willing to prioritize it and put in the hard yards, then the chances are you can get there. And yeah, I think once you figure all of this out for yourself, once you know what you want, what goals you want to achieve, and you know why, then the steps and the daily tasks and everything that you have to do to get there kind of just stops becoming an option. You set yourself micro goals, midway goals and long-term goals, and you just follow the steps and get it done. It's just not an option anymore, you know? So anyway, that's what I thought about on today's ride. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's my thoughts. So thanks to that coach for getting the mind going. Anyway, we're on night shift tonight, so got to leave for that in about 2 hours. So I think I'm going to go and try and get a swim in at the pool and maybe a sauna. Come back and get ready for night shift. New week next week. It's been another productive week, I think. My legs are getting pretty fatigued with all this riding, but tomorrow the coach is giving me a day off the bike for the legs to recover, so that'll be nice. That'll just be a gym and a swim tomorrow. But yeah, I think everything's going all right. The injuries are still a slow recovery, not really much to report on there. So thanks for tuning in again, everyone, and we'll catch up next week.